Now, G.I. Joe might not be my favorite franchise of all time, alright? It's probably like down there, maybe top 10, maybe top 10, but it's not up there with the big ones, the big boys. But there are characters in this franchise, in this universe, that are iconic, that are eclectic, one of them being Snake Eyes, my guys. And because of that, we kind of have to just hope and pray that this film is good, because it will either reinvigorate the whole G.I. Joe franchise or it will destroy it for another 5 years. So, let's just hope for the best. Hey, NarendraTheComic here. Right now, we're just going to be reacting to this first official trailer for Snake Eyes. Now, as I said, there's Snake Eyes kind of like one of my guys. He would be there if I could pick 10 people to save the world, because he would do the things no one else is willing to do to get the job done. Now, this film itself, I think, could be good. It can be good. Henry Golding, I really, really like. The guy is charismatic. He has a flair about him. I know they kind of race swapped him, so I'm not exactly sure about that, but the race of him shouldn't really matter that much to some degree, because he is always masked up, and it's part of the intrigue, it's part of the mystery. My qualm is Henry Golding is such a, you know, good-looking guy that it's almost like I can't imagine them keeping his helmet on for most of the film, because it kind of wouldn't help play into the female audience. And obviously, you know, films are male and female driven. It's not one, it's not the other. Obviously, some things are leaning one way, but Henry Golding, he has a face that people would say is attractive. So that leads me to think I'm a slight bit worried about the amount of Henry Golding face and, I guess, dialogue he's going to have in this film, because Snake Eyes, if you don't know, you don't really speak very much, you know, actually, like, at all. So let's get to this clip anyway. Let's go. Alright. Oh, he's already got the helmet off.
Every warrior has a beginning.
So it's an origin.
For 600 years, our ninja have brought peace
600.
to the world. I need warriors like you. Join us.
What do I have to do? The journey from here is yours to decide. But that
Hey,
is just
there's
the
the
beginning.
helmet. The question is, okay. G.I. Joe Origins. Okay, so really they're going down the route of, we're gonna maybe introduce a bunch of the characters in origin films and then have a team-up film as G.I. Joe. The problem I said at the beginning kind of was shown in this trailer, and that is that, one, Henry Golding is talking, and two, they're showing his face. So what type of accident is he gonna have for him to put on the helmet and take on the mask and take on the mantle in some ways? I'm not sure. I don't know. There was no inkling of anything else really in this from what I saw. There wasn't a lot of dialogue. So maybe that's actually a good thing. And I think Henry Golding does pass off the physicality well in this clip at least. But the thing about Snake Eyes is you don't get the story through his face or his words. You get it through the physicality, you get it through the technique, you get it through the skill and the art form of which he's fighting in. And I think that's why Ray Park, I think it was, who played Snake Eyes in the 2009 and 13 films, I think that's why he really stood out for me, and his character and performance was the best in the film, even though he had no lines essentially. Here they've kind of gone the opposite way with it, and it's taken the intrigue away from the story. Some things are meant to be unknown to some degree. I mean, you can explore an origin story in the film, but I don't want to see the origin story, I guess. Like the Joker. Everyone loves the Joker. Well, that's everyone loves to hate, or everyone loves the Joker. You don't really know where you stand on it. Very few people really dislike the Joker. But the reason why people like to see his story is because no one knows where he's from. It's the mystery, it's the question marks. I think the better way to go with these things generally is to give the mystery element there, because it helps sell your story. It really does. There's no question about that. That's just a fact. When people are confused, when people have questions, it's gonna do you good. I suppose, along with the mask thing, which was probably one of my only gripes with the trailer itself, was the music. I don't think the music sounded that great. I didn't love it. I don't think it really fit. I think you could have gone with something much more cinematic and it would have served this better, but I don't know much. I just know some things, but I do think that that would have been better for this trailer. And if that's the vibe for the film, then it kind of gets me less interested because it could be something a lot more regal and a lot more unique, and it just feels like it's generic Hollywood when you're sticking that type of music in there. So I'm not sure about this. I think Henry Golding's great. I think the choreography looked really good here. I think the fight scenes, the action sequences looked great. But the core element of Snake Eyes is that he's essentially mute. You take that away, I think you take a lot more than what people want to be taken away from him. Also, Shadowstorm, we're not sure exactly where he's going to show up in this. He might have been in that first scene, actually. You see someone in a white suit there. I think I've seen that actor before, but I'm not sure what his name is. So yeah, maybe we'll get some good stuff here. Maybe we won't. I hope they do this film justice because it really could be a huge, huge film that sets off an entire franchise. I just don't know what the budget of it is. I don't know how much money they've put into it. So that's the big question mark as to how much of a success it will be. Because if this film cost $100 million to make, you know, it needs to make $380 million worldwide to make money at least, which at this moment in time is no easy task. So I hope they didn't balloon the budget. I hope they really kept it under control. That way this film can have a good run and hopefully sequels and other films in this universe can be made. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tell the channel down there if you didn't. If you didn't, Snake Eyes himself gonna come after you. You don't want that. No, you really don't. So just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic. You have been Graham. We'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,000 days now. We ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content. Because we're hashtag never nor here. Just how it goes. Also bring the Bagwas. Bagwas means nonsense in Punjabi, and we also bring that. Bring a lot, bring a little, do a lot, do a little, but we do indeed bring the quality shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow. More of the same, slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more. See you then. Skadoosh.